Another famous son of our soil is Mr. C.L.R. James. He was not only a famous writer, but contributed in diverse ways to the development of his country and the wider world. Personally, I do not know enough about the man. Many persons thought of him as a communist, while others felt that he helped to shape the lives of many of our leaders today, including men like the late Right Honorable Dr. Eric Eustace Williams. Let's listen to what a few distinguished persons had to say about the late son of our soil, Mr. C.L.R. James, at his passing.
Oh, for we woman and we children, that must be the ambition of the Caribbean man, the Caribbean man, the Caribbean man.
C.L.R. James, according to the tributes from those who knew him, was the quintessential Caribbean man. Before an audience of dignitaries and school children, Trinidad and Tobago remembered again one of its most renowned sons in music, oratory, drama, and prayer. For a man who from his early intellectual development had dedicated himself to dialectical materialism and had expressly requested that the ceremonies marking his death be free from religious elements, it was ironic.
Master of the Day of Judgment.
Reverend William W. Watty of the Methodist Church came to terms with James' atheism.
In other words, who is the real atheist? The one who says there is no God, but loves his neighbor and lives as if people do matter. Or the one who shouts hallelujah, but has no concern for other persons made in the image of God.
After the dramatic and musical tributes, the eulogies continued to flow like a running stream that began since the end of May. Senator George Weeks said his encounters with James had an immense impact on his thinking and inspired the institution of democracy within the Oilfield Workers' Trade Union. Novelist Earl Lovelace stated that what made James great was his faith in the extraordinary abilities of ordinary people. It was the Secretary General of the Commonwealth, Sir Sridhar Ramphal, who emphasized the life of James within the international context. He said the death of the Trinidadian had marked the end of an era of Pan-African struggle, especially in Nigeria and Ghana, where he had worked on decolonization. The Commonwealth Secretary General said James' life had been one lived beyond all boundaries.
For surely his was the very epitome of a life beyond boundaries. Beyond boundaries of island, of region, of orthodox politics, of narrow specialisms, of fashionable enthusiasm. He held clear views, he held them strongly, and he contended for them with passion, with wit, and with a rare persuasiveness. But he was always their master, never their slave.
There was even a tribute from British legislator Lord David Pitt, who could not attend. Tobagonian researcher J.D. Elder saw James as a tribute to the Maker, a man who had lived a selfless life as a humanitarian for the welfare of others.
And to express